Here's a quick tutorial on updating the firmware on the ESP8266 through the ESPRUINO PICO. I'm going to be doing this on a Windows computer using the CMD, and all the links that you'll need will be below the video. We're going to first go to the Python link, and we need to be sure that we're using the Python 2.7. You can grab the newest release date of that, but you cannot use the Python 3.0s or 3.5s as the Python tool that we're going to be using for the ESP8266 will not work with anything other than the Python 2.7. We're going to use the Windows x86-64 MSI installer. So it's a Microsoft installer. It's very straightforward. When you download it, it goes to my download folder. We click on it and it just downloads it straight into the system. From here, we have to define a path to it for the CMD. So we're going to go to our control panel, Systems and Security, System, Advanced System Settings. Under the Advanced tab at the top, we're going to go to Environmental Variables, and we want to click on the path. And here I had downloaded the Python 27 directly to the C drive. It's not in any other subfolders. You want to path that out if need be. So C:\\Python with a capital P 27. Hit OK. Okay. Now from here we're going to want to restart the computer so that the changes can take effect. The next step, we want to go back to ESPRUINO. We need to get the ESP tool, Python tool. So under updating ESPRUINO, we're going to use ESPRUINO, and we want to download this tool. There's a link right here, which takes you to the GitHub site. We want to download the entire zip. Again, it's going to come down as a zip file in my downloads. Right click, we're going to extract all. And the folder that I chose to extract it to is on directly to the C drive. And it's going to end up here as this ESP tool-master. From here, we're going to want to go back to the ESPRUINO site. And we're going to want to grab the firmware. So just a little bit above that, we're going to grab this one in the middle. We're going to click on download firmware. And it just comes in as a bin file. We're going to go to the C drive, to the ESP tool master. And I've already downloaded it here, directly into the ESP tool-master. At this point, we can pull up the CMD. And you should be able to just type in Python. And it should activate and tell you the Python is running under 2.7.11 and the date that this revision was made. We're going to exit, open bracket, close bracket. We're going to type in CD \, takes us back to the C. We're going to type in ESP tool-master. CD ESP tool-master. This puts us into this ESP tool master folder where the ESP tool is, and also our bin file for the ESP8266. The next thing we need to do is we actually need to change a couple of variables in the Python tool. So in the ESP tool-master, we're going to right click on the ESP tool. We're going to edit with Notepad++. There's a different software writing program we like to use, so it should work. We're going to scroll down just a little bit, and these are the two we're looking for. And we're going to change these to 80 and 80 from where they were. Once that's done, we're going to save it. And then the next step is we're going to go to our ESPRUINO web IDE. We're just going to copy and paste this. And Control V, enter. From there, if it's the new style shim, it'll put the ESP8266 into bootloader automatically. If it hasn't, or if you do not have the new shim, you need to do it manually. That's quite simple. There's a great video here on the ESPRUINO.com ESP8266 site. Right here, watch this video. Gordon shows exactly how to do it by connecting the ground pin on the Pico to these two pins on the ESPRUINO. And you'll see a little blue light blink indicating you're in bootloader mode. From there, we want to leave the Pico connected. We're going to disconnect the ESPRUINO web IDE and disconnect it like this. The next thing we want to do is we want to grab this portion here of this code below the video, ESP tool for Python. Let's drop it in. A few things we have to change on the Windows. On Windows, we can't use this TTYACMO or 0 portion. We have to set this to our COM port the ESPRUINO's on. So if we hit the connect button, we know this ESPRUINO's on COM 3. And we also need to change the your underscore firmware portion. And we want to change it to exactly what the name of this bin file is. And Control V to paste it. Everything looks good. I'm going to hit enter. And from here, it should reflash the firmware on the ESP8266. And once it's done, it says it's done, you can unplug it, and you should be up to date. Thank you.